Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Libras out there. This is going to be your new moon in Scorpio reading. Now, depending on where you are in the world, this new moon is taking place on November 14th or 15th. And this new moon brings us into the watery depths of our being. It's both emotional and deeply healing. Whatever needs to come to the surface will be stirred within us, and truths will be revealed, art will be created, awakenings will happen, and love can bloom. Under the dark night of Scorpio New Moon, we're being guided to sit with ourselves and all of our emotions, deepest fears, loves, hopes, and dreams. We're being asked to lean into this a little longer, sit with ourselves, our secrets, our feelings, our shadows, and experience them. This new moon is well aspected to the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction, so this new moon is also about morality and success. It's about aligning with your authenticity, your true path, your truth, okay, and choosing to do what's best for you and everyone involved. We're being called to develop our intuition, pursue our passions, trust our inner knowing, let go of situations that we can't control. The still waters of this Scorpio new moon run deep, asking us to die and be reborn. Arise from our ashes with wings of fire, just like the phoenix. Okay, my dear Libras, so if you guys would like a private reading or you want to get your hands on the decks that I'm using, all that information is in the description box down below. Also, I'm going to ask that you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides to this space to deliver the messages that my Libras need to hear for this Scorpio new moon. Messages for my dearest Libras for this Scorpio new moon. Wow. That went flying. King of Wands. Oh, Libra. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy here. All right, Five of Wands, rising above drama, noise, competition, Queen of Cups, Hanged Man. Libras, at least one of you out there is dealing with a Pisces, but let's go ahead and see what's going on. Or you may have Pisces in your chart with this Neptunian energy. The overall energy is the world. Something here isn't complete. Something here hasn't yet finished. Wow. And I told you, Pisces energy, some sort of clarity is coming to you. It's most likely with this full moon in Gemini that's coming up. You're going to get some truths, and this has to do with commitment. Somebody might be coming in with a commitment. You might decide that you want to be committed. But something here hasn't quite been completed. Some of you might be at a distance from this person. Two of Swords, but this is something that you or this person has been in two minds. Again, another full moon energy. This is full moon in Libra. This is your energy. This is something you're of two minds about. There may not be a lot of communication. It could be on your part or on their part. Or you just feel like things are suspended or in limbo because the Hanged Man is coming out here as well. There's something, this story isn't over, Libra. Okay? For some of you, it may not necessarily be that the story isn't over. It may be that there's just something you're on the verge, on the precipice of completing a cycle. But Libras, I do have divine counterparts here with the King and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so for those of you that are on a twin flame journey, or you believe you're with, or you're calling in a soulmate, this is confirmation here. But I am seeing two queens here and one king. So again, there may be a third party situation. And when the Queen of Wands shows up, she oftentimes is or can be the other woman. It could be that your partner is currently in a karmic situation, okay, and that's why there can't be this union or this completion, but you're going to be finding out all of that information, something having to do with a marriage, okay, something that has been unclear, but we've got the Ace of Cups here. You're going to find out why you were either closed off to this connection or to love, or why maybe your person was giving you the cold shoulder. There's possibility of a new beginning, but you need clarity first, okay? And because you don't have clarity, that's why things have been in suspension, okay, or in limbo between you guys, but it does look like clarity is coming. There may be a Taurus involved, but there's some sort of offer of commitment, or commitment is on the table here. The King of Wands, this is your energy, this is your power, this is your passion, this is your fire. Many of you guys are going to see powerful adjustments and movement when Mars goes direct, which it's doing right now, because the King of Wands is that Aries energy, is that fire energy, is things moving forward. This is you able to look, and he's got this wand, and it's pointing straight down. He's in alignment. I'm also seeing here this wheel. It's exactly like we see there on the world. Things are going to, something that wasn't able to be completed, this King of Wands is able to bring it to completion, to fruition. And the King of Wands is an entrepreneur, is a lover, is a master manifester, is a CEO, is powerful, powerful energy. Now, what's blocking you? We have the Five of Wands in reverse. There's some sort of drama around the situation. There may be gossip. There may be competition. Again, I am seeing 2 queens and 1 king. So again, some of you might be like, you know what? I don't even want to compete here. Okay, and that could be why there's this pullback or this suspension, because like, I'm not going to engage in that. But some of you guys, you have, and it's sort of been messy and it's taken its toll on you. But what they're showing me here is with the Five of Wands in reverse, taking us back to the Four of Wands, this very well could be, again, divine counterparts on the table, and the Five of Wands in reverse taking me to the Four of Wands. This very well could be a twin flame connection, at the very least a deep soul connection. You need to trust your intuition. You need to be committed to what's true for you, to healing, to nurturing yourself, to nurturing this connection if that's what it needs. Or it's taking a break and really just focusing on you and how you can heal. Because when you achieve balance, Libra, and don't forget that you are the scales, when you achieve balance, this is when you achieve balance within, that's when you're going to attract, as within, so without. Okay? Yeah, bringing, and especially this is, I'm just seeing unity consciousness here, unity consciousness. There are illusions here. There's a new perspective. You will be getting a new perspective, but you do need to sort of pull back, and you need to do the inner work at this time. You need to trust your intuition. You need to achieve emotional balance, because what's blocking you is all of this. It's like drama. It's petty. It's pettiness. It's arguing. It's peppering. It's like not really, it's like not scraping the surface, but it's distracting. And your final outcome is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we're going to get clarifiers on the Queen of Wands in reverse. Well, on all of them, because the World is also in reverse. So there's something here that's not coming together or not coming to completion. And again, it may be because there's a need to sort of pull back and surrender, to go with the flow, to get a different perspective, to see things differently. Because I do see that you need to get out of whatever this is, that Five of Wands energy, this fighting, this bickering, this like, it's almost like there's a distraction from what's really going on. And it could be with your person, it could be with you, it could be gossip, it could be what other people are saying, other people's expectations, societal standards. I feel like, Libra, like you're worried about what they think, they might think, you know, like you're worried about what you think they think, but it's not really, any of it is actually the truth. Okay, and the Queen of Cups is like really asking you to like, to put everything aside and really go within, Scorpionic energy, right? To do that inner work, trust your intuition, nurture within you what needs to be nurtured. Look, there's a big wheel. This window is a big wheel behind her. Look at this. We have the wheel and the Ace of Wands. We have the wheel behind her in the window. We have this wheel in the stained glass window of the Hanged Man. This is destiny. This is a fated stop on your journey, is what they're telling me. The Fool, a new beginning. Yeah, you're working towards this new beginning, but there needs to be a completion and there needs to be clarity first. For some of you, it's about commitment with that Hierophant card. Somebody here needs to make a decision, Libra. It may be you. You may be waiting on the decision from somebody else. Again, not for all of you. Is it going to be romantic? You know, it very well could be like a job or something like that. But for the majority of you, yeah, this is like very twin flame energy here going on. The Two of Wands is also about divine intervention. And with this big eye in the middle of it, it's like seeing things. It's like planning. It's like getting a higher perspective. Five of Wands, please tell me, and my Libras, why this Five of Wands is showing up in reverse as a block. You have the Six of Swords. Yeah, there's something, if you guys know this person or in this connection, it's like, oh wait, sorry, this is the Nine of Swords. I always get confused. The Nine of Swords. Okay, yeah. Somebody here might be overthinking a situation. Somebody here, you or your person, might be going through a very dark night of the soul. I feel like there's suffering, there's exhaustion, there's overthinking. You're in a prison of your own making. This is something that you or your person, or maybe even both of you, need to come out of before you can see movement. Because the purpose of this dark period, and this may be this Scorpionic period, which is like the still murky waters of Scorpio, going places you don't want to go, you know, looking at your triggers and looking at past wounds and disappointments. Yeah, you're going to be coming out of this. Some of you guys are dealing with codependency or childhood wounds or a feeling of lack. We have 2 5s here. 55 is about conflict, change, fluctuation, but it can also be about instant manifestation. Coming out of this dark night of the soul, you have to be patient with yourself, compassionate with yourself and with others. But when you come out of this, this is when you see movement. This is when you get this new perspective. The point of this struggle was in order to show you how to proceed. It's going to give you clarity. I know that's like, you know, you're so probably sick of hearing that, you know, but like, it's like, man, when are these lessons going to be over? I just want to be happy. But you or your person is really suffering and needs to sort of heal some deep wounds. Okay. And on the surface, it seems like it's something else. But if you dig a little bit deeper and you're inspired and supported by this Scorpionic energy, you're really going to see that there's a feeling of not being enough, not having enough. There's a feeling of feeling alone, isolated, out in the cold, like that Five of Pentacles. Again, more Taurian energy here. Okay. Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here for my dear Libras? All right, so we get the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah. You can't keep in this energy of the Five of Wands. You can't keep on this karmic loop. You can't keep struggling. You can't keep fighting. You can't keep bickering, because it's like the real issue here is you're not scratching the surface. And so the Nine of Wands is telling me there needs to be communication. There will be communication, but it needs to come from a place of emotional balance. It can't come from tit for tat. You know, you did this to me, you did that to me. No, it has to come from a very emotionally centered and grounded and psychic place. So it's like this dark night of the soul needs to take place first. There needs to be a higher perspective. It needs to come from a place of light and love is what I'm hearing. Yeah, because things can easily get confused. Okay, the Seven of Cups is you have a lot of options, okay, but you need to choose love, Libra. Because this is relating, they're showing me how this is connected to the Five of Wands energy here. That like the real issue here within yourself or within this relationship isn't being dealt with. There's a lot of illusion. And so it's really important, you know, this Queen of Cups, her energy is like she's independent. She makes time for herself to meditate, to pray, to do her energy work, to do her scrying, to focus on her psychic abilities. Okay, and many of you guys are receiving like upgrades to your crown chakra or to your third eye, and you need to use that to your advantage here and really slow down to get yourself out of this drama energy that I'm seeing with the Five of Wands. Okay, and you might also be very triggered right now, or have been really triggered, especially as Mars has been retrograded, or been retrograding. Sorry, I can't speak properly. You know, like that's like hostilities, that's like frustrations. And again, if you're reacting constantly to outside factors or another person or this situation, that needs to stop. Like, it's like you need to find your emotional center and balance and not be affected so much by what other people are doing, and find your own light and love and your own center and your own balance. And that's what's going to help you in this situation. It's going to help you get through this where you're feeling like you're in limbo. Yeah, you guys might have been waiting here. Okay, you guys might be waiting. I mean, this is on top of my Neptune card. Waiting to see through the illusions, waiting to get a different perspective. Some of you are waiting for a Pisces. And you get the 10 of Cups. You're waiting for your 10 of Cups. You instinctively know that your happiness is very close. You instinctively know the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. You know that this is a deep soul connection. It's like you're waiting to come into union with this person, the happiness, the love, to show each other love, the ascension, coming together, building something, the stability. Libra, this is your 10 of Cups. But right now, everything is just kind of on hold. Okay, and like it's like the issue is not as surface level as it seems. We've got to go deeper now. We've got to go deeper. 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's separation here. You guys may currently be separated, okay, and it looks like that separation may be prolonged because this is in your outcome position. 7 of Wands. Somebody here is guarding their heart. Somebody's being defensive, but there is up-leveling. There will be progress. But what they're showing me is there's this separation. And the separation, the purpose of it is taking us to that Ace of Cups so you can refill your cup. What I was saying about the Queen of Cups. Look, she has that 1 cup in her hand and it's full. You need to be dedicated to refilling your cup. Okay, because until you are, you're going to remain in separation from this person. 4 of Swords. Wow. There's heartbreak here that needs to be healed. 4 of Swords is about healing. It's about pulling back. It's kind of like minor arcana energy of the Hanged Man. You know, it's about suspension. It's about healing. It's about pulling back. But you will have to, it's like, they're showing me the 3 of Swords here. Get to the heart of the matter. Really see what's going on, because there's this drama and there's this surface level stuff going on here, Libra. And there's, at the root of it, there's real heartbreak. There's sadness. But this is your person. And this is a healing that needs to take place. I mean, if you can, in order for you guys to come into union. 10 of Swords in reverse, healing taking place. Leaving the past behind, releasing the poison. Look, and we get the King of Swords. We get the King of Swords. We get the Page of Cups. Somebody is emotionally hesitant to show that they're vulnerable, to show their true feelings. They might not know what they are exactly yet. With the Empress in reverse, not being able to get what they want because they haven't done the emotional work. This could be you or it could be your person, but it looks like communication and clarity is coming in. We see that. We see that with the moon in reverse. This has to do with a commitment. This could be a soul contract. Maybe you don't know this person, but many of you do know this person. Okay, and you're of 2 minds, or they're of 2 minds, because there's still a lot of confusion, but there's possibility for new love if somebody opens up. And King of Pentacles underneath, there's stability here too, but there needs to be clarity first. Somebody needs to release the past heartbreaks and pains. The King of Swords is about cutting cords, standing in your truth and authenticity of what you want, your expectations, your boundaries. Ooh, Libra. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what additional messages come through for you guys. You get the automobile. It's kind of slow moving. Slow moving progress, but it's about family. It's about vacation. It's about taking a time out. We get the hat. And we get the man. So look at that. So, and on there we get books, learning, 28 breaking down to a 10. There's a cycle that needs to come to a completion here. We have the 10 of Swords, and we also have 28 breaking down to a 10. This is a slow moving energy, and I can feel like it's quite infuriating with the Hanged Man. 3 of Wands. Somebody here is waiting for their ships to come in, waiting for their happiness. Some of you guys are waiting on the masculine or vice versa. You know, this is a card of somebody, like this is a gentleman's hat, and then this card, it's about like doing the right thing. It's about doing what's traditional. Again, we see the Hierophant come out here, which is about tradition. Somebody kind of wants to take things step by step. Okay, we see this man, he's tipping his hat to you. It's a slow moving energy, but it's very steady. If you look at this person's body language, they're very stable. And at the bottom here, we did see that King of Pentacles energy. There's stability here for you, but you have to be willing to wait for it. You have to be willing to be patient here. All right, let's go ahead and see. There's some sort of closure, some sort of healing that's needed. Again, it could be things that were said, things that were back and forth that were said between you guys that you didn't really mean. Maybe you know what I mean? It could be you, it could be them, it could be both of you. But there's some sort of cycle, some sort of closure that needs to take place here. Fixed energy. So it's stubbornness as well. Fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. And as I say that, Phoenix rising. This is the Phoenix rising from the ashes. For some of you, you know this person and you're in separation. And this is what you're trying to manifest, rekindling this relationship. That's not going to be true for all of you. For some of you, it's coming out of this. Coming out of the confusion, releasing pain and heartbreak. And you've been asking, you've been hoping, you've been praying for your prayers to be answered. But you're also taking control here. It's like you're not waiting to be rescued anymore. You're taking the horse by the reins is what I'm getting. You're rising like a phoenix from the ashes. Again, some of you are finding out that there was a third party involved, because I still see these 2 queens and this 1 king. Or maybe you feel free to swap the energies, you guys. But you are getting stronger. This, whatever this is, Libra, this has made you so much stronger. 31, unleash your creativity. Yeah, there's a lot of power here, Libra. You guys are manifesting, and look at what she's wearing. Ooh, we see sexual arts at the bottom. Lots of passion. Beautiful, Libra. But look at that. It's kind of like the feminine is taking control here. The feminine is like no longer just waiting. So we see that like this waiting for your 10 of Cups, being in suspension. It's like there's movement forward. Feminine energy is doing, not just holding space for the masculine anymore. The feminine is stepping up. Wow. Yeah. And I think this is what's going to unleash. This is what's going to bring you your manifestation. Because the feminine, it seems like she's been waiting for life to happen, love to happen to her. And she's realizing that she has to heal something here. Heal something within, achieve that inner balance. Cut through illusions. because she's exhausted. She doesn't want to be on this, on this constant replay of the same, either it's the same type of relationship coming into your life, the same thing with the same person. It's a different person, but it's repeating patterns. This is like, no, I'm burning it to the ground and I'm coming back bigger and better. You're manifesting, Libra. And this, you guys might really want to, if you have Virgo in your chart as well, you might want to check that out, because Virgo was coming back and bossing up big time too. So you guys might be Virgo, Leo, Libra cusp people. If you are, there's definitely a message in there for you. It's almost like the roles here are being reversed, Libra, because it's like you're coming out as that masculine energy, but I'm also seeing you coming out as this feminine energy. And that's you embracing the both energies within. And that's power. And that is power, Libra. Opulence. It's time to lead. Absolutely, Libra. You guys are taking the lead. I think whereas you were passive before, you're done. You're done waiting. You are really grabbing the bull by the horns here. You're taking the lead. You're stepping into that King of Wands energy. You want a new beginning. You've made a choice. You're not sitting back and waiting for anything. You're taking it. Because it's like, it's my turn. I'm sick of waiting. And you get pause in your journey. Yeah, so make sure that you build in rest periods. And I feel like right now, this is, look at what we get at the bottom of the deck. Honor yourself. Yeah. Because some of you guys, this little pause that you've taken, it served to show you what you truly want. And for some of you guys, it's this illumination that we're getting in the Moon card, trusting your intuition. Some of you guys want commitment. Okay, you're no longer willing to accept being somewhere in the middle. You're drawing the line in the sand, Libra. And it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's a major up-leveling. And you're unleashing your creativity, which means you're producing, you're creating. You are manifesting. And this is like your lessons are being learned after an ending. For some of you, you're breathing new life into a situation that you thought was dead and gone, but you're learning. You're learning. For some of you, there was a difficult ending that you tried and tried. Look, we get number 11. Again, twin flames, deep soul connection. Some of you are breathing new, or tried to breathe life into a situation that didn't work out. And this book energy, you're learning, you're transmuting. I'm so proud of you guys. This is so beautiful. It's empowering. I mean, seriously, this was like the Virgo reading was the same. There's power here, Libra. You're no longer a damsel in distress. Okay, take gender out of it. I mean, you're no longer waiting. You're stepping up. Man, and some of you guys, it's a direct result to that Mars retrograde. Mars going direct. And I love it. And we get Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. Oh, a personal favorite of mine. I'm reading from Alana Fairchild's Oracle deck. Just give me 1 second. The Lady of the Stars, this is beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful cards in this deck. The message for you here is: Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. It brings deep soul awakening. Yep, and that's what this pause was for you, this suspension. You're getting a deep soul awakening, Libra. Spiritual gifts and a high capacity for divine service. I told you, there is an upgrade here for you. There's an upgrade to the crown and the third eye chakra. Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment of all other oracles in this deck. She tells you to pay attention because something significant is taking place right now. Oh my gosh, Libra, it certainly is. This is a beautiful reading. This is a beautiful reading, an empowering reading. Believe in your magic. Believe in your power, Libra. You guys can manifest what it is you want. You guys, like a phoenix from the ashes, taking this Sun and Scorpio energy to the max. I love it. Thank you for listening. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.